Or are you willing to test it?
You want me to basically like finger bang you? All right, yeah, well, we can do that.
Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife, and I am here with the one and only legendary Josh Barnett. And I appreciate the hell out of you for taking the time. We had a great conversation before. We were talking about CTE.
Talking about CTE, talking about weight cutting probably being the most dangerous and destructive aspect to a professional fighter's health, male or female, beyond anything else. Because of all the studies that have shown, like once that water is pulled out, it takes such a long time before that water is ever going to get back to where it was drawn from, which means that all your ligaments, all your tendons, all your musculature, in addition, your head around your brain has less water to protect it and cushion it. So we were talking about CTE, and it's like, look, most of the guys you're going to come across with heavy CTE, a good portion of it is guys that had to cut weight. And not to say that heavyweights can't get CTE, because there's also how your training was, and even just certain things where you just might have more proclivity towards things like pugilistic dementia or dementia in general. So,
yeah, what brought it on was we were talking, and I was like, you've been doing this for a long time, and you've had an assload of fights, and you're completely with it. And I've talked to a lot of fighters who've had way less time in and way less fights who aren't. And I thought
all my problems are psychological. They're not like CTE. They're not trauma or physical based. No, they're just, you're a weirdow.
Oh, okay. You're just a general weird dude. I got you. So don't hold that against me that I would agree with you later.
All right.
So how this works is we're going to do a McDojo breakdown. So what I'm going to do is I sent you a video on your phone.
Yes, you did.
We're going to watch that video, and then you're going to give me your reaction to what you see, right? And then once you kind of give us the reaction, we'll watch it a couple times. You'll let me know, do you think this works or will it not? And then we'll actually try it real time. So when this happens,
right here at the SAR booth, right?
Yeah, right here at the SAR booth. Yeah, like you can check it out right there. So let's take a look real fast.
All right. So
right here, you have a guy named Evan Pantazi. All right, Evan Pantazi, by the way, is a George Dillman disciple. You know.
I'm very familiar with Mr. Dillman, with Mr. Dillweed.
So he believes, on one hand, that you can knock people out with sound, but in this video, he's doing a grappling video.
Yes, he's showing some very apt, very detailed techniques in terms of how to interact when somebody is trying to put you in a grapple.
Yeah, like. It's armbar-ish.
Sort of.
It's
got the flavor of it.
It's like an armbar-esque. You know, it's a sprinkle of armbar.
It does have a classic McDojo technique, and that is the pressure point.
Yes, he's thumbing the calf, and it looks like that's really all he's doing. He's and I've been watching this shit for so long now. It's around the spleen 6 area.
Okay.
All right. So.
Spleen 6.
Very important. It's nowhere close to your spleen, but if you actually do that, obviously it's not going to work, in my opinion anyway. The leg is behind the head.
Yes.
And then, he does it again, so you can see it with the
and then he does it when the feet are crossed in the leg. Okay, yeah.
And it says it does it the same. It seems to work the same way both times. So do you believe that will work?
I think you would have a better chance of making something like this work. Maybe if you were the Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
Maybe if you were Magnus for Magnuson or Magnus Samuelsson.
Okay.
And you have like an insane grip.
Okay.
But even still, the pain that you're going to cause, let's just give it some sort of due and say, okay, well, I can show you ways to apply pressure points that are legit. But they're not going to make your whole body shut down. They're not going to make you generally just quit doing anything. And usually they're going to have to be more towards vital areas, like around the face or the throat or something of that nature, where you can actually do some damage, whereas like jabbing somebody in their calf, even if it hurt, they're just going to go, crack, and just break your arm.
The arm.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Are you willing to test it?
You want me to basically like finger bang you? All right, yeah, well, we can do that.
Well, no oil checks.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's take a stab at it.
Try.
All right, so we'll do it verbatim how they do it.
Yes.
So go ahead and hop down. Is there any way we can hop out this way? So I don't. There we go. Perfect.
All right.
All right. So he's got the shitty arm bar on, right? So
correct.
Leg over, leg is behind the head. I'm already got the arm, right?
And now I'm just going to let go of my arm.
Yeah, and then you just let me have
somehow
it.
I'm going to be strong enough to hold on. And then, does that feel like spleen 6?
I mean, you have he's got a grip, dude, but it's uncomfortable.
you're not going to let go. I mean, maybe if I could find this separation of the muscle. And the whole time, just leaving this arm naked.
Yeah, and I think, like, I'll leave an example, I won't crank it.
Yeah,
even here, like...
there's nothing I could do.
Because even if I do pull, I have a feeling you would just probably just sit up into me because my leg...
Well, right. You know, if you're going to pull up, then I'm going to turn
and then I'm screwed.
Angle.
And then the other one, let's try the other one to get the benefit of the doubt. So if we're here...
He crosses the ankles,
and then we're still here.
And now I'm supposed to, again, let go of my arm and somehow get into your... It's just,
you have a hell of a grip too.
Yeah, but if you are bound to determine,
no,
and you're working your ass off, and you manage to catch me in this position, there's no f***ing way you're just going to let go.
No. All right,
so I can say safely, even if the known as, what was his, Emil Tampon? What's his name?
George Dillon?
No, not that
Evan
one.
Pantazi.
Evan Phantasm. Like if he can get the orbs from the movie to fly around and stab me in the head.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody remembers the movie Phantasm.
What the hell?
Okay,
but anyways, then he's got something to work with.
All right.
As for his kung fu pressure point garbage, no, that's absolute fraud.
Okay.
Or he has the weakest, softest people in the world.
Maybe
the best thing I could think of is this.
Okay, so you want to try the...
Right, so if your leg isn't on my head, you could try coming under and over. In this case, now I can't sit up. Even if I was to sit up, I'm still at threat for an armbar, right?
Okay.
So first off, I have to fix your shit armbar.
Yeah.
Number two, one, I just cannot allow this arm to get extended.
Yes.
So the best thing I could think of in this case is, if you've got those hands locked, would be, so if he goes under my arm.
Oh, here?
Yeah, under or anything of this nature would be to try and hook a toe hold on.
Oh, shit, yeah! Woo! I didn't see that coming. Let's do that again slow. So we're here?
Right. I'm going to hook underneath quickly and lock my hands. I need to bring, so under my arm, I need to bring my arms to it, hook underneath, and then bring that toe hold up.
Yeah.
Now, if you were over the top, and here, and then crossing your ankles, then I could try maybe to get it again this way.
Oh, shit, that's cool too.
Which is a reverse toe hold. Right, I'm here, I'm fighting, and then if we got a gi, I'd have to anchor my hand, and then I could go that reverse toe hold. But as for any pressure points, I don't see anything. The best thing I could think of pressure point wise would be to roll down, split, and then try to find a way. It's just so difficult to put a toe hold this way, or somehow ride my shin into the leg and crank on it. But this isn't so much of a pressure point as is I'm just creating a fulcrum with my shin.
Yeah, and the shin's just going on my shin. It doesn't feel good,
And even then, you probably start straightening your foot, and it's just going to give me a gap to try working my way up.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if you've got your legs crossed.
Just from the front, top?
Right. All right. There's no pressure point I'm going to do that's going to work. Unless it, I mean, even if I try to like grab your face,
yeah,
my arm.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I would lock my hands, drop my elbow down, and start trying to peel this off.
I got you.
And disassemble this lock. Then capture it.
Okay.
Work my way through.
Yeah.
Because there's just no easy way to get out of this.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way. And legs crossed again. I mean,
sorry.
Maybe it's just you have the angle, the bite on me so bad that just right here, my options are so severely limited.
Yeah, you up a long time ago as Kurt.
I have to try and get to some point where I'm able to actually put my weight and pressure on top of you, and then maybe I could work towards something like this.
And even then, like you're gonna have to reach, and by the time you do, I'm already with this.
Right. Like, yeah, if you want to pressure point somebody with this system, Eugene Roblox or whatever your name is, just stick a thumb up someone's.
Oh, the old oil check.
That's probably the most effective thing.
Funny enough, you actually gave me a good plug. You can get your oil check T-shirts at McDojoLife.com.
Wow.
But yeah, that's all complete and utter nonsense. And shame on Enfield Pantera for trying to offer this shit out there as anything resembling anything legitimate. So I have no problem saying who taught you, and yeah, keep yourself. I hate your guts because you basically disempower people every day with your fake bullshit.
Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, you heard it from the man himself, Josh Barnett. We tried it. He really did dig his thumb into my leg a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different places. Did it feel good? Not really. Is it going to stop me from finishing the armbar? Absolutely not.
The whole time I'm not protecting my arm, where he has 2 arms and all of his trunk against my 1 arm.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, and the pressure I could put down on my legs and biting, and like at the end of the day, pay attention to the advice that he actually gave you about how to escape. He gave you a lot, not just one technique, but several there that are options that are viable. Definitely try those out. And hey, maybe those don't work for you. Obviously, there was multiple techniques there. Try them, see what happens. Go to the gym and train.
Deal with your first threat first, situationally and positionally. Ruin the angle for them. Put yourself in the strongest mechanical position you can get into and work your way out of it. And then as you get better with that, then find the little gaps where you can apply a tricky submission or add some extra little bonus element to it. But start with the fundamentals of your body positioning, the mechanics, and defeating basically their lever and fulcrum that they've created out of your arm. Make sure long arms are weak arms, short arms are strong arms. Get everything back in on the inside of your body, and go from there.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you. All right, keep the martial arts legit.
My baby got robbed the other day by degenerates, so she wanted to learn some new form of this self-defense. So she did her research and perused it online and found this dude said he could move shit with his mind. He call himself Seafood Paul Zimmerman. He got a dojo with a strip mall near Cinnabon. Now she spends all day trying to break boards with her thoughts, but the only thing she's breaking is my little heart. Things just haven't been the same, living strange since my baby joined that dojo, joined the McDojo. Now she tries to